might throw some people off, especially my Facebook people. But I'm really tired, so I kind of want to get to sleep in a little bit. So I just wanted to get live here. I hope everybody is having a good day. I have definitely, you know, it it's been a long past few hours for me, as a lot of you guys know. Especially you guys on my Facebook, you guys kind of know what's been going on and what I've been going through. And it, it it sucks, but we're ready to we're ready to get into the news cycle here. My first thing I want to talk about is a local protest I attended today. First I should introduce myself for those of you who might not know me. My name is Brandon Bonner, and I know most of you guys on my Facebook know me, but there's people on my YouTube watching right now that might not know me, and yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about is the local protest I went to today. I missed the Black Lives Matter rally today because I had to install security cameras and sensors in my house. But I did go to a rally for a local child who has suffered abuse at the hands of his father, and the court system has failed to help him. And guys, it was a good rally. It raised a lot of awareness. The mother statement was awesome. For those of you guys on my Facebook, you guys read it. You guys watched the live stream. For those of you guys on my YouTube, I can post links to my Facebook so you can see that. And it was overall a successful thing. It was peaceful, and it's just a sad situation. I don't think anyone wants children getting abused. It just breaks my heart. And I hope Malachi gets the justice he deserves and gets taken out of that situation he's in. But I want to get into a positive story to start now because of that, and we'll get going. So the first story of the day, the U.S. Marshal Service found 39 missing children in Georgia after 2 weeks in a mission after a 2-week mission known as Operation Not Forgotten. The agency announced a press release Thursday. The operation led to the rescue of 26 children and the safe location of 13 others. Good news, guys. Great news. These missing children were considered to be some of the most at-risk and challenging recovery cases in the area, based on indications of high-risk factors such as victimization of child sex trafficking, child exploitation, sex abuse, physical abuse, and medical or mental health conditions, the press release reads. Other children were located at the request of law enforcement to ensure their well-being, the release continued. The USMS investigators were able to confirm each child's location in person and assure their safety and welfare. So good news there, guys. That is awesome. But now I want to get into a story that's maybe not such good news. An 18-year-old girl in New Jersey is being asked to pay almost $2,500 to the police for their overtime because of a protest she organized. This is one of the craziest things I read. And I couldn't believe that this wasn't getting more attention. That's why I wanted to cover this one. When Amy Gill learned of the lack of affordable housing in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey, and the fact that she believes black residents are priced out of her Bergen County townhome, she felt an urgent need to enact change. The 18-year-old who graduated from Bergen County Technical School in June organized a small, peaceful Black Lives Matter protest last month, she says. Englewood Cliffs has dodged affordable housing requirements for 40-plus years, Gill told NJ Advanced Media. I find this unacceptable. 4 days after the July 25th rally, Gill received a hefty bill for the police overtime. Please promptly forward your payment to the borough in the amount of $2,499.26 for the police overtime caused by your protest, Englewood's Cliffs Mayor Mario M. Krenjak, I believe it's pronounced, wrote in a letter. The letter provided to NJ Advanced Media states that Gill had refused to meet with officials ahead of the protest. The borough was left scrambling to provide security. Okay. Your lack of notification left the borough with little time to prepare for your protest so that the police department and Department of Public Works could ensure that everyone would be safe, the letter says. Gill explained that borough officials had requested she met them in person. She declined due to concerns over coronavirus. When she offered to do a Zoom meeting with them instead, they did not accept. They kept pushing an in-person meeting, she said. Gill said only 40 to 30 people attended the rally, caused no disturbances, and picked up their own trash. In an email, Gill complained about the overtime bill. Obviously, she complained. I mean, that's a little ridiculous in my opinion. To Inglewood Cliffs Police Chief William Henkelman. Henkelman wrote back that he had notified the borough of the extensive preparation requirements and additional staffing that was needed, including overtime expenses. Gill said Friday she emailed the mayor about legitimacy of the bill more than 2 weeks ago, and she has yet to receive a response. South African police have clashed with protesters demonstrating against the alleged killing of a 16-year-old boy by a local policeman in Eldorado Park, an area near Soweto, near Johannesburg. So we're going to get more into that, but this isn't just an American thing right now, guys, where like the police are basically killing people and using excessive force. This just happened in South Africa, and it sparked protest. I'm sorry, I'm extremely tired. And residents charged that Nathaniel Julius was shot by police and dropped off at the Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital, where he died. Angry residents gathered Thursday to protest the death and called for the arrest of police officers responsible. The demonstrators barricaded roads, burned tires. Police fired rubber bullets and tear gas to disperse protesters, also affecting passing motorists, bystanders, and journalists. At least 2 officers were injured, and a photographer was injured in the clash. The police said in a statement that they are investigating the 16-year-old boy's death. So that's just extremely sad. Again, it's another extremely sad situation. So our next story here. So there's been 39 dolphins that have been found dead at Mauritius after an oil spill had risen. Mauritius is a nation in the Indian Ocean, if you guys didn't know. 39 dolphins and 3 whales were found dead over the past week. It's not clear yet what caused the dolphins' deaths, but it alarmed environmentalists. And obviously there's an investigation into that now. The dolphins began washing up this week, several days after some 1,000 tons of fuel spilled from a Japanese ship that ran aground on coral reef, then split them apart. Wow. So, yeah, guys. So there's been a lot going on here in 2020, and I know I'm extremely tired, and honestly, I wanted to go live because I always want to go live, but like part of me didn't want to go live because I'm so tired. And but I really wanted to talk about some of these stories because I feel like besides the first story I talked about, the U.S. Marshal Service finding the 39 kids, I actually haven't seen any of the other ones posted at all on social media. I'm going to post the girl getting fined on mine so you guys can read that article yourself. The whole situation's extremely sad. You know, she organized a protest. The whole thing's weird. I don't even know the legality of being charged for police overtime. I would have to look into that myself. I definitely question the legitimacy of that. I don't understand how you can make someone pay for police overtime still. That's something I'm going to have to look into because I just don't understand it. But other than that, guys, I want you guys to have a good night. I'm sorry I'm so tired. I'm sorry about all the stuff I've been going through, and I haven't, these past few hours or this past day, and I haven't slept really and all that, and I'm sorry about that. I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight. I'll be back even 10 times better than I was today tomorrow, and I will see you guys then. I love you guys very much. You guys are the